How's everyone going? Welcome back to another Comeng998 bi-monthly vlog video today. Well, it's November 2020, October 2022. Having our, it's October, our second last update video for the year. Currently in Warrnambool for the Warrnambool West Coast tour, so I thought it was part of the idea. May as well throw this into as the intro, something a bit different. So yeah, in any case, we apologise for the lack of uploads lately. Haven't had the time to actually edit anything in this channel, especially. So hopefully that will be able to speed up now. I have more time to do things again. So yeah, all is golden. Any case, R761 is currently shunting back 2 carriages for some reason. But in any case, we're going to have a montage of our heritage tours for the last 2 months again, and then we'll catch you all back on the desk for the rest of the video. Alright, so very busy 2 months after all, despite having other things to do. Still managed to capture quite a lot of the events occurring in the last few months. Obviously the biggest thing which wasn't in the video itself was a little small compilation as I talk about it, was the New South Wales weekend trip, which was obviously streamliners on it's Labor Day long weekend in New South Wales, so 1st through to the 3rd of October. It's streamliners on that obviously went for the whole week. We also had something at Junee, the what's it called, Junee 75th anniversary. I didn't go to that one though. And Transport Heritage Expo 2022 was also that weekend, which we did go to. That was a lot of fun, and definitely something that's on the books again for another year when I get the time to do so. Probably just something different, honestly. And yeah, so if you guys do want to check out something different, we do have some New South Wales videos now popping up, and hopefully it won't be the last of the New South Wales stuff. Or last of the non-Victorian stuff. Specifically though, this channel will stay mainly Victorian stuff with bit of Australian stuff. International stuff, even if I eventually end up doing international stuff, that probably will never make its way onto this channel, unfortunately. That will be for the main hub channel, which some people may have already seen sitting in the MTMR channels listing, so that stuff will eventually go there if I ever do it, but at the moment there's no plans to do so anyways. So yeah, definitely a good few months, a good 2 months, and it's not the end of it yet. There's still another month worth of basically suburban shuttles coming up, and especially the Power Run coming up at the end of November, on the 26th of November, on the same day as the Hobson's Bay shuttles from 707. So it's another busy day, great way to end off the season basically. So yeah, it's if I recall, there's 2 shuttles coming up, a few Tate runs as well coming up over the next few. So obviously all of those tours can be found on the group's respective websites. We also have Seymour running their weekend out to Portland not next weekend, the weekend after, or one of the weekends, and that will be really cool because it's one of the first times a heritage train's gone to Portland in however long. First time a passenger train's gone to Portland in however long. So definitely going to be something different to see right there. What else? Yeah, I think that's in terms of tours. That's all that's coming up, and in terms of what has happened over the last 2 months. Not too much new stuff as usual. But obviously, I haven't had the time to fully check, but main things that have popped up is the supposedly works have started taking place on building the new airport rail link. Fingers crossed that that's actually going to happen this time. It's been after, I think it was first announced in 2014. So it's if it's actually going ahead, that's fantastic. The alignment will go via Sunshine, up past McIntyre Loop on the freight line, and then following the freeway through to Melbourne Airport's terminals 4 and 3. So yeah. Also, they've had a concept train built up for our new Extrapolis 2.0s, which means 2 things. A, our new trains are on the way. It will be nice to have more new trains, but it will mean the end of the Comeng fleet as we know it, because that's what they are now, the oldest trains in the fleet, with the shelf life of approximately 30 to 40 years old at the moment. So yeah, so it's the end is near for the end is already came for some of them, but the end is near for the others. So but they've been the workhorses of the fleet, so maybe it's a time to see them have retirement. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else. More rail crossings are being done, obviously. One of the ones down in McLeod has been recently announced as part of the next lot of crossings to be removed. Kooyong has now been cancelled, interestingly enough, possibly because of too much difficulties in actually doing Kooyong. It's a very weird place to do any form of change of the rail line if they don't want to actually close the Glenwavy line for long enough, anyways, because there's not much. The alignment is very. There's not much room on both sides of the alignment and through Kooyong, so that's probably why. So it will be the same. Not really. Actually, no. Most other places it will be pretty much. They don't have that much problem, but it's more of a problem with Kooyong being such a built-up sort of area, and especially because it's an old area. So yeah, that seems like that's going to be around for a little bit longer. Glen Huntley and stuff are all being done up now, though, which is going to be interesting because that's a tram square. So definitely we'll go and take a look at that before they fully close the tram and the train lines. So that's definitely going to be interesting. Yeah, I think other than that, that's realistically all I can fully remember. There's been things on the listing about the Skyrail at Littledale is apparently causing like floods and stuff in Littledale, so that's kind of interesting. But oh well, we'll see if it's really a problem with the way that the drainage has worked. The thing is I'm not sure it didn't seem like the road was put any higher originally, because the railway was, it used to be it kept everything leveled. So apparently the road's now high or something, or who knows. So we'll wait to hear more about that. In any case, yeah, that's probably all that's in terms of like things that have been happening. What else? So what's happened with the rest of the channel? So I need to begin with more editing, obviously. This channel has been on the back burner a bit because of other things to do, but I'm now a lot more available, so this channel will finally... We've got almost 10 more regular vlogs to get out. We were supposed to do some other stuff as well this year, haven't been able to do it as part of our 10 years, so... We'll see if we can fit that in for our 11th year in that case. A few changes to the scheduling will also occur next year. That's currently in the planning at the moment. Obviously, we'll announce that come the 11th year. And yeah, and also there's something else that needs to be announced, and that hopefully should be announced at the end of end of next month. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I think that really covers all of it for now. I can't really fully remember what I'm doing, but that should be it for this month's update. We have one more update to go, obviously, on the last day of the year. That one will be pre-filmed. Will not be filmed on the same day because I won't be at home on the day, obviously. So that will be filmed probably a day or two before. And yeah, so something maybe slightly out of date with that next one. Anyways, thank you all for listening. We'll catch you all hopefully very soon in our next video, because the next one won't be too far away.